I want to speak to Bobby Flaherty, please.
Sure. Step outside.
Hammond. I want to talk about you assaulting me the other day. Can I please speak to Bobby Flaherty, please? Hammond, you got 31,000 views of you assaulting me, Hammond. 31,000 views. Yeah, I want to speak to Bobby Flaherty.
Yep. You want to wait just a couple of minutes?
Yeah.
You should be right down.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. I'm sorry, can I get your name?
I'm sorry?
Can I get your name?
Hold on 1 second. Yeah.
She's not giving me her name. I guess her name's, hold on 1 second. Takes just as long to say your name as it does hold on 1 second. I'm waiting for somebody to come out. He's in line, he said. Right here, I totally messed up and I stopped recording when I went to check to see if it was recording. So I didn't get the whole conversation with Assistant Chief Rivera. What he told me was that they were investigating already, that he couldn't tell me exactly what they were investigating, but they were investigating. I had let him know I'm going to press charges, and that is where this picked up right here.
It should be in the courthouse.
You looking for the courthouse?
It's in the courthouse.
Okay, yeah, the courthouse is behind us.
Oh, okay, so should I?
So you go up the stairs, take a left down this street,
Okay.
another left, after a set of lights,
Okay.
and then it'll be on your left hand
Thank
side. New Chardon Street.
Hey, what's up, man? Good, how are you? So, it was October 1st. I was assaulted outside of the courthouse. I want to try to press charges.
Okay, you do that at the courthouse.
The police that showed up on scene told me I had to come here and make a report.
Oh, you want to do a report? Okay. The first charge in the report is totally different.
Well, how do I press charges? I make a report, right?
Yeah, I didn't know that. You didn't just
Yeah.
say that.
Well, I'm not sure how it goes, so. What's that?
You have an ID?
I need that?
I just get you information.
Do I fill it out or do you fill it out?
Fill it out if you want.
So what do I do to go to the courthouse to make the report?
So once you finish the report, you can talk to the court clerks over there.
Okay.
And you want to press charges, and they'll ask if you've done the report, and then they'll tell you what information you need from there.
Do I have to go in the courthouse for that?
I'm not sure.
All right.
If there's an alternative.
I don't know if I could just do it over the phone because of the COVID thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
They're open over there.
Oh, I know. I'd rather not go through all the testing and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. I give you the phone number to Boston.
Because I just talked to the assistant chief over there, and I told him I was coming here to press charges, and he said that's fine. He didn't say nothing about going over there.
Yeah, but so maybe they got it confused with doing
Yeah.
a report. You just do a report here.
Okay.
What I'm saying is if you want to file charges for assault, whatever.
Assault, battery.
That's the court. That's when you want to.
So, the police were called to the scene for me being on the sidewalk taking pictures. I told them I was assaulted by one of the court officers. I literally have bruising and everything from it.
Yeah, especially if it was one of the court officers over there, you definitely want to.
Well, why wouldn't the police do anything when they got to scene?
I have no idea. I wasn't there.
Yeah, because they said that. Then I had to come here to make the report, and they didn't mention anything about going to the courthouse. I'm just confused. I'm not trying to be difficult at all.
Oh yeah, I would just start with the report, and then you'll speak to detectives about it, and then like I said.
All right, because I have it all on camera. I have it slowed down.
Yeah,
I got pictures. I got all that.
White Hat's really good, and I know doing coding classes was it's been fantastic to see her journey from kind of hating math and learning math through this unconventional approach to coding, then seeing the improvement in her schoolwork as a result of that.
My coding speech, sometimes I feel like she knows more things than my school teacher.
That level of personalized support that you get, it shows that White Hat really cares.
Book a free class today on whitehatjunior.com. Massachusetts homeowners, if you have a power meter like this on the side of your house, you can get paid to go solar at absolutely no cost to you. It doesn't cost anything to get the solar panels installed.
Yeah, let me get some information for you about that. I don't know, especially with the
Court officer.
the court officers. I don't know how the procedure. I don't know if you have to do like a complaint, like a complaint form, figure it out, and then with the report. When you should actually see.
Yeah, because that's what I'm thinking. I was thinking like some sort of like, because it was their court officer, it might not be able to be handled there, or that's why I was.
Let me ask you.
Awesome, man. I appreciate it.
What? Huh? No. Absolutely not. Watch your mouth. Don't get close to me. Don't touch my camera.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You actually made a contact. That's actually state police jurisdiction.
Okay. So can I just get rid of this?
Yeah, you get rid of it.
Which one?
I believe the one near Museum of Science.
Okay.
On that around that bridge.
All right.
They're open.
Can you make sure? Because I'm on my bike. I don't want to ride over there if it's not that one.
Yeah. Let me,
I have no issue going to any one. I just want to make sure I go to the right one.
Yeah,
Thank you, man.
He just assaulted me. Call the cops. Call the cops.
Hey, quick question. Are you guys allowing people to come in to report? No. Something happened at the courthouse. BMC? Yes. Okay, perfect. Thank you, sir. So yes, they're open, right there, and I just spoke to him. He said that you can file a report.
By the Museum of Science?
On the court, as long as it happened on the courthouse or in front of the courthouse.
Yeah, right on the sidewalk. The court officer came out at that back, that back entrance there.
You can file a report with them.
I was walking by just filming, and he came up. He's like, "Get the fuck away from me!" And he grabbed my camera and my phone, and we struggled a little bit.
Yeah.
And
Okay. Yeah. That means that's must be their property too.
yeah. Well, it's not really their property, but he came off their property because it's a public sidewalk.
That's the jurisdiction.
Yeah.
Just file a report with them. They
Awesome.
might have like a complaint form they can fill out as well. So.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. How you doing, man?
As I was on my way over to that state police barracks, I saw the state trooper sitting here, so I decided to ask him if that was the correct state police barracks to go to.
Hey, I'm trying to get to the Museum of Science, state police barracks over there. Which way do I go? It's closed? Yeah, the state police barracks I can't hear you. The state police barracks is? I need to go make a police report.
By the Museum of Science?
Yeah.
Yeah, they moved to Brighton.
The police officer just inside the Boston police station just called them and said, "We have someone that needs to make a police report," and they said, "Come over."
Where did the incident happen?
The courthouse, right here.
What happened?
A court officer came out to me. I was filming on the sidewalk. Came out, grabbed my camera, made me stop recording. I got a bruise right here from it. It's all recorded. I have it slowed down. The police came to the scene, said if I wanted to make a criminal complaint for assault and battery, I had to go to the police station. I went to the police station. They told me I can't make it there. I have to go to the state police barracks by the Museum of Science, and now you're telling me they're closed. So I just want to make a police report. I want this guy charged. He literally came out and violated my First Amendment right for...
Where did the incident happen?
It happened right at the bottom over there by the back bay where they load the prisoners. It wasn't today though. That's the thing. That's what I'm trying to say. They came to the scene. It was October 1st.
Who came to the scene?
The Boston police.
Yeah.
And they told me that they couldn't charge him with anything. That I needed to file a criminal complaint with the Boston police. Once I went there today, because I had to go over the footage to make sure I actually caught it on camera, because if I didn't, no one would believe me that it happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one would believe a court officer just came out and grabbed me up and tried to stop me from recording. You know what?
Who's
Like,
the court officer?
Jeff Hammond, number 927. He's working the front right now. Well, I forgot I had my stuff. So I guess their police chief is, their court officer chief is investigating right now.
Oh, they're investigating it.
The court officer chief, but not the police.
Uh-huh.
So I need the police to investigate. This is a crime. He stopped me from recording, my First Amendment right. He literally made me stop recording. And second, he assaulted me. He came this close to me.
Well, that's
Yeah.
yeah.
That's assault. Just coming to me aggressively in an intimidating manner. That's assault.
Well, okay, if you say.
It is.
I wasn't there.
By law, it
I don't
is,
know
though,
what
sir.
happened.
We're going
Yeah.
by law, right?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
I
but
wasn't there.
assault, simple assault, is approaching someone in an intimidating manner. Whether
Threatening manner.
Yeah, exactly.
Threatening, yeah.
He came to my face like this, told me to get the fuck away from him after he walked up to my face.
Uh-huh.
Once I said, "Sir, stop touching me. You're touching me." His belly was touching me, and his hand was touching me.
Uh-huh.
I said, "Sir, you're touching me. Stop touching me." And I can show you the 30-second. It was 30 seconds if you want to see it. I don't know if you want to just hear all this and then nothing's gonna happen, or if you want to see it and be a witness, or what. I don't know.
There's no witness. Is there a witness?
There was other court officers that witnessed it, but they acted like nothing happened. So they're actually complicit into a crime. So this is a big incident, and I need it to be dealt with. So I need to know the proper way to do this. Maybe a supervisor that could know where I need to go. I saw you here, and I didn't want to go all the way there and it be closed or something. So I figured I'd come ask you. This is very concerning that someone can be assaulted by a public official, and it's this hard to press charges. The police should have done it right then, I think.
They showed up?
Yeah. Assault and battery?
It has to be in their presence.
If I punch someone in the face and they don't see it and they come to the scene, they can't arrest me for assault and battery?
There have to be proof, like...
I had proof. They didn't ask to see it. Yeah, I have it all on film. I have it recorded. That's what I'm saying. I can literally show you the footage right now. It slowed down him grabbing me and everything.
Oh yeah, show me the footage.
Yeah, absolutely. If any person did this to somebody, not
When did this happen?
October 1st on Tuesday.
And you're recording it now?
Well, I didn't want to do it over the weekend because I wasn't sure if I could. And then
Show me the footage.
I wanted to make sure that I had the right footage, and I went over it, I screenshotted it, I slowed it down. Let's see. It's hard to see. I got a lot of footage in here. Hold on. Right here. Let me see. I'm going to brighten it up all the way. Hold on.
I'll take out my glasses.
Okay. It's going to be a little hard to see just because it's the, yeah, you can just hit that play button right there.
Absolutely not. Watch him up. Don't get close to me. Stop. Don't touch my camera. Stop. Stop. Exactly. I have the right to film. I have the right to film. You approach me. Back up. Back up. Back up. You're touching me. Back off. Stop touching me. You just assaulted me.
And then slow down right here.
I can't see where
Watch, you'll see. Boom, he's got my hand right there. And that stops me from recording. That's a violation of my First Amendment. And I broke away right there, and that's where that happened. Off his watch. When I defended myself to get him off of me is where this happened. This bruise. You can see where the watch hits right there.
Don't get close to me.
Even a bystander yelled out, "I can record in public," because he knows my rights, but this guy doesn't.
I have the right to film. You approach me. Back up. You're touching me. Back off. Stop touching me. You just assaulted me. Back up. You're touching me. Back off. Stop touching me.
Grab my pressure point to make me drop my phone.
What is that?
That's just a circle to show people.
What is this right here?
That's my phone. See, that's where at my hand I hit his watch right there. You can see there's my forearm right there. Watch it. It pushes, and that's what that is. I have the entire, it's a 20-minute incident where I'm talking to the assistant chief and everything, and he wasn't believing any word I said. And then after that, I asked for the guy's name, and he literally came up in my face this close. He literally touched my camera with his mask and said, Hammon fucking D, like swearing at me. Totally unprofessional.
Exactly. I have the right to film. You approach me. Back up. You're touching me. Back up. Stop touching me. You're just assaulting me. Back up. You're touching me. Back up.
Yes, my hand. Stop recording.
Touching me.
Now what do you want to do?
I want to press charges. I'd like to sue him civilly, but that's a whole nother issue. Because he violated my First Amendment, being a public official.
You're with the First Amendment group?
I am one, yeah.
I don't want to hear it about not talking about other auditors, because other auditors have talked about me, and they are making it more difficult for people like myself actually trying to make a difference and not just using this movement as a moneymaker. You cannot respect someone just because of something they do. That would be just like others backing the blue just because people are police officers.
I'm one of the more respectable ones that doesn't curse at you guys, and I actually want change. So I'm not doing this to like be aggressive or provoke a response. I literally do photography and videography as a hobby. I have a drone, I have an expensive camera. I'm not out here trying to bust you guys' balls. That's like, I didn't come up to you aggressive. I'm all about respect. And I think me being that person might make it even more difficult, but it shouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
And this is one of many reasons why I do not call myself an auditor. I am a legit hobbyist photographer and videographer that does independent journalism now.
Yeah, it's fine. Fleming 588. You hear that, guys? Are you one of them's First Amendment crew? However he said it. I think I said Tuesday, October 1st. It's Thursday.
Where did this actually happen yesterday?
It happened on Thursday, October 1st.
Where?
Right down at the bottom where the inmates come into the back of the gate.
the street?
I was on the sidewalk, but they were picking up syringes in front of the bay.
What happened on the sidewalk?
Yeah. He's telling them that I was yelling out, "Don't touch me, don't touch me."
You know, tell. Yeah. Oh, I got you.
Hey.
He says there's Michigan, but he wants police report to push back.
It's very clear that he grabbed me, sir. It's very clear that he grabbed my hand.
So it's clear
It's very clear.
that he grabbed his hand.
He grabbed my hand and I have a bruise on my forearm from fighting him off of me.
Fighting him. There was a fight there.
I fighting him off of me.
Oh.
To physically remove someone off, he was fighting someone off of you. If I did that to you, sir, I would be charged. October 1st, Thursday. I parked my bike right here.
Right here, yeah.
I parked my bike here. I started recording like this. I got to about here. He started approaching me. Then he got to here, approached me. And it happened right here.
You know who it is?
Jeff Hammond.
Jeff Hammond?
Hammond.
Yeah, this is on Merrimack.
OND. Badge number 927.
There's some parts out here. What? There is.
Yeah.
Happened right here?
Yeah, I'm getting the public records for those too.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I just got when I talked to the assistant chief, I asked for the information for the public records of those.
Okay.
Because I didn't do anything to provoke this. I was recording. I didn't say anything. He told me to stop recording and told me to get the fuck out of his face.
This happened right here.
Thursday, right here.
Yeah, this is on Bond. This is on Merrimack. Right? Yeah, you know the entrance? You know when you go when you bring prisoners? That entrance right there? Where you bring prisoners, that's right here.
He's working the front. I can always point him out to you.
Do what? Yeah. All right. Okay. Look at, okay. That's all me. Yeah. The guy right here. Yeah. You have your ID on you?
Maybe. Why would I need to have my ID on me? I haven't.
You're making a report.
Yeah, why would I need my ID? If I have I know all my information.
Yeah, but I would think if you need an ID to make.
You would think so, but all you need is my actual information, correct?
I think you need an ID to make a report.
Not by law, no, absolutely not.
You have no ID on you. You have no ID on you.
I might have it on me, but I don't need an ID to make a report. I need my information. That's it.
An ID.
If I don't have it on me, it doesn't mean I can't make a report.
What? Do what?
I'm afraid of retaliation with these guys.
Yeah. In the court's office. Yeah, okay, all right. All right. Well, okay, you don't want to give me an ID, so
No, sir, I didn't say that.
that's okay.
I didn't say that.
You're happy.
Sir, you see how you just said I didn't want to give you ID? I didn't say that.
Okay.
I said I might not have it on me, and by law I don't need it to fill out a police report.
All right.
I didn't say I wouldn't give you one.
Well, I don't know who you are. You can say whoever you want to say, but you can do what you want to do.
That's fine. I mean,
Yep.
if I'm filling out a police report, why would I fill out?
You go into the clerk's office and you can file a complaint.
So I don't go. So
No, you go right to the clerk's office. Go directly to the court.
how do I make a police report though?
Go to the clerk's office.
How do I make a police report though, sir?
You don't make a police report.
I don't make-
I'll make a log entry in the report.
Okay, can I get a report number then on that?
No,
No?
I need some information.
I can give you the basic information. I've never seen it so difficult for someone to be charged with assault and battery.
Well, it happened October 1st,
Yeah.
and the police arrived.
Yeah.
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 And they didn't.
They didn't do nothing.
Well, then you can
They said too bad.
take up. Well,
I mean,
I wasn't there. I don't know what happened.
they showed they didn't care. They didn't actually verbalize too bad, but they.
You can take out a complaint, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
You're right. You can go to the court
Oh.
and they can take out a complaint after assault battery. The police won't do it. Yeah.
Why not?
Because they didn't see it. They didn't witness it. It's an assault.
I know many people that have been charged with assault and battery without it being witnessed by police.
Yeah.
You get called to a scene for a fight, don't you guys start arresting
Well, it's
people?
a scene, right. It's a scene. This happened 4 days ago.
When it happened, they got called to the scene, sir. The day it happened,
Right.
the police were called to the scene
Right.
after assault and battery happened.
Yeah, and what happened?
Nothing.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying. Why, if I call someone to the scene for assault and battery, they don't get arrested right away? How did domestic violence arrests happen when you guys don't see anything?
Yeah, right.
Huh?
Yeah, it's a different story.
How is that a different story? It's still assault and battery.
It's different. It's a different thing.
It's
You want to give me information or no? Do you want to give me information?
well. What are you gonna make a report or?
I'll make a log entry, yeah. It'll be in the police log, yeah.
You haven't written anything down, so I'll just go make I have it all recorded that we've had this conversation, so.
And it should be There was a camera right there.
Where?
Did you see it up front?
What, in the front?
Yeah.
Yeah, all around the building there's cameras. Yeah, I know. But I'm saying I was recording our conversation, so I have that all documented. So you didn't write down anything, so
No,
yeah. So I'm not gonna go by what you might remember or what you might not remember. I'll just go by. I have it all documented that I spoke to you, and now I'll go talk to the clerk.
clerk's office.
Where's the clerk's office? In this courthouse?
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
in the
Well, I can't go in right now because I have cameras on me,
6th floor.
so I can't go in there because I have cameers.
You could probably check it in at the front desk, yeah.
I would not trust the officer
Wow.
that assaulted me with my cameras.
He's there now.
He's in front. Yes, I've told you that 3 times. That's why I said I will not trust you writing down the stuff you might not remember. He's at the front desk right now. At the front desk. This is what I said 3 times over. I said I can go point him out to you and everything.
Well, you have a right to, they won't let you in with the camera, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Plus, I am intimidated by this man.
Well, there's other people over here.
But he's at the front. He's the first person I walked in the door to talk to the chief, and he's the first person in the front. He's the first one to approach me.
You talked to the chief?
The assistant chief.
When?
Today. I told you that too.
And what did he say?
They're investigating it. They're investigating stuff. They couldn't tell me exactly what, but they've got hundreds of calls and emails about this, so they have to investigate it.
What's that again? They got hundreds of calls?
Calls and emails about this incident. There's 31,000 views on it so far.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I
Well, do you want to give me, before we go, do you want information so they're coming back here?
No, I won't do this right now just because you haven't remembered everything and it's not your fault because there's a lot of information.
Yeah.
So I have it documented,
Yeah.
and then I'll go try to do the clerk thing. If I can call the clerk and talk to them, yeah, if I can call them and talk to them. No, I know, I'll lock it up in front. Yeah. If I can do it over the phone with the clerk, because I don't want to be exposed to possible COVID in this building. You know what I'm saying? But we can go talk to them. I'll see if I can make because I can't even go in right now anyway.
Well, they're not going to let you in with the camera, but you can just check it in. They probably have a safe there. They can just lock it up in the safe.
Yeah,
watch them do that.
But I still don't trust it. All the video is on this camera and the camera in my backpack. So like.
Can't you store it somewhere?
Well, now that I know, because I thought I could just go to the police station and make a simple police report.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was gonna be like a run around like this. So like I came in with all my equipment.
Yeah.
So what I can do is have someone drive me in and leave my equipment in the car, and then go in and make my report. Yeah.
Well, you want, like I said, when we get to the front door, you can't go in with the camera.
I know.
But you can go upstairs.
That's what I'm saying. I'm in a tough spot right now. First off, because the guy that assaulted me, that battered me, is at the front. Second off is I have all my equipment with me right now, so, like all my camera equipment and everything. So I can't go in there with that. And third, I really don't want to go into any buildings that is unnecessary if I don't have to. You know what I mean?
To make a report.
Yeah. If I have to, I have to.
Yeah.
But if I can somehow speak to somebody about maybe making a call about this, so I don't have to come back and without all my stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You don't lock up the plate?
Yeah, up front. Yeah.
Oh.
That's where he is. He's up front. I literally have over almost $2,000 worth of camera equipment on me. I'm not going to leave it with someone that assaulted me for recording. You know. Do you want to? What are you coming to do with me right now? I'm just curious, because you keep stopping every time I say something. So I'm just curious what you were going to do with me right now.
Well, if you can't go in with the camera, they could secure it in the front door, but you're not comfortable with that?
I can't.
Then you can't go upstairs then. What, can you secure your You video stuff and then come
Maybe.
over?
I don't know if there's how many options. I don't know if there's businesses around here that hold them. I'm not sure of the options.
Where do you live?
Salem.
You drove all the way from Salem with a bike there?
Well, I jumped on the train, but I ride back from here to Salem. Yeah. I just can't believe it's this difficult to charge someone with assault and battery.
Well, you look, there's you can do that.
Well, how many times are police officers called to a scene that they don't witness an assault and battery, but they arrest someone for assault and battery?
I've seen.
I've not.
This is 5 years ago.
Yeah, but the police showed up to the scene.
Right.
And they didn't do anything. They said,
Oh, I can't speak to them.
since we didn't see it, we can't charge anyone. Which is
Is that what they told you?
yes.
Did you show them video?
No, they didn't ask for it. I said I have it all recorded, and they're like, you have to go file it somewhere else at the police station. They didn't care about looking at it or anything. You've been much more helpful and concerned about this than they were for sure.
That's their police station.
Yeah, A1 police station.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I went there. They told me to go to State Police Barracks by Museum of Science.
It happened on this street.
I told them that.
Yeah.
And they told me to come over to you guys at the Museum of Science. This is why I document everything too, because this is like literally over an hour that I've been trying to find out where to go.
It happened on the street.
On the sidewalk, yeah. Yeah. So, but they kept telling me I was trespassed from their property while I was on the sidewalk too. They were trying to lie and say I was trespassing. His information?
Yeah.
I got his name and his badge, that's it.
Oh, okay. You don't want to give me your information, right?
If I have to, I will, but if there's no actual reason to, then I don't want to, you know? Yeah, but if it has to be because on a police report or something like that, then I will, but if it will help bring charges forth, then yes, I'll give you my information. If it's going to go nowhere, I don't want to give my information. See, she's already telling me I can't come in.
Do you want to make a complaint against the police? Okay, hold on.
See their attitude?
You have a lawyer?
No, not yet. She's even kicking you out. She's even kicking you out, sir. It's crazy. Told me I can't come into a public building because I was assaulted.
It was closed because of COVID. Yeah. The police showed up. How many police showed up?
2. Lucas and Burke. Yeah. But I know all their names and all the badges. I got everything. See, I couldn't even go in to make a criminal complaint if I wanted. See how hard it is to do this?
We have a supervisor on there. We have a supervisor on there.
Fifth floor.
No, they moved that,
Workshop.
right.
Sixth floor. First floor. First floor. Don't you have a step on the step?
Yes.
How's on the first floor? He can do that. He can take out the complaint.
I've been instructed that a supervisor is
Yeah,
on your way
coming down. All right.
Thank you.
I'm glad you're being able to witness the runaround they're giving me. This is great.
Well, the building is technically closed because COVID.
Yeah, well, how would you make a criminal complaint? It's open for
Well,
that.
we'll find out now.
Yeah, it's open for that. It's crazy that a police won't make the report. This building's closed, so it's hard to make the report. We have A1 told me to go to you guys. You guys are saying you're close.
It happened on Merrimack Street.
Yeah,
correct?
and I told them that.
That's on A1.
I told them that.
Yeah.
I still have the paperwork that I was filling out from A1 in my pocket.
Show it to me now.
I started filling it out, and then they told me no, so I just folded it up and put it in my police. I was starting to fill out the police report. My name's Tom. My last name is Matson.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I don't care about giving some of my information. So I didn't fill that out.
Get a phone number.
Yeah.
M-A-T-T-S-O-N?
Yep.
S-O-N.
S-O-N. Matt and Son. Most of you guys know who I am and all that. So it's not that I don't want to give my information. I just don't want to give it if I legally don't have. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about just exercising my rights. That's all I'm doing. You know. Sometimes it seems like we're being difficult when we do that, but it's our constitutional right. So that's why we do it.
Well, I think you need to give an ID if you're going to make a...
Yeah, I can. I mean, I can give it if I have. Like I said.
If you have no ID, then...
I got all the information that's on my ID, so I don't see why.
You have an ID?
I do have one, but I don't know if I have it on me, and it might be at my house somewhere, or my friend's house somewhere.
You can take out a complaint. There's no reason why you can't take out a complaint now.
What?
You can take out a complaint. There's no reason why you can't.
Well, it seems like there's a reason. They won't let me in. That's one reason. The other reason is I don't know where to file the complaint.
The clerk's office.
Yeah, now I know, but I haven't. It's been like, oh, the police down here told me they can't do it, so I had to go to the actual station. And then I went to the station after I got all the evidence. Then they tell me I have to go over there. Then before I go over there, I understand. That's why I stopped to you before I even went anywhere further. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw the state police. I'm like, hey, let me ask if their barracks is open before I go over there. And now here we are, about what, 30, 40 minutes later. So. And that's the other thing. I didn't know if it would be conflict of interest because he works here. So if I would have to file it at a superior court or something, you know what I'm saying? That's the other thing I wasn't sure about.
Well, you got the name of the court officer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it should be easy to make a complaint.
Usually when they do something bad like that, they don't want to identify, but he had no problem identifying. He literally got this close to my face to spell his name. I have that on film too. He literally touched my camera with his dirty mask, which I think is a whole nother charge, honestly, because you shouldn't be approaching anyone within 6 feet. I wasn't wearing a mask at the time because I was by myself on the sidewalk. And he got, I don't know what's on his mask. I don't know if he's tested recently or whatever. I asked him 6 feet. He's like, I said 6 feet. He's like, put on your mask. I said, you approached me.
You were approaching him?
No, he approached me, as you saw in the video.
Why would he approach you?
Because I was filming. You saw the video, right?
Because you were filming?
Yeah. He saw me filming, said, stop that. I said, absolutely not. He said, get the fuck out of my face. And I said, watch your mouth. And then that's when he started coming towards me and got in my face and told me to get the fuck out of his face after he just walked into my face. He was a witness to it right there, too.
Okay, as you know, the clerk's office on the 6th floor is closed. Only clerk's office down here.
First floor. Oh, it's first floor? Yeah.
First floor. Did you try going to the A1 with
yes,
the complaint?
they told me to go to the state police barracks, and now the state police are telling me I have to come here.
You can take out the complaint.
No, he can.
Yeah.
But the body camera and the camera has to be off. No cameras or whatsoever.
Yeah.
So we can hold on to the camera just to be on the safe side. They'll be in the property bag.
Is Hammond up front?
The camera's not in the front.
Because I don't want him near my cameras because they have all the footage on it.
I got it.
I do have it backed up too, so, but I don't want the original deleted. So if I can be assured that the footage will not be touched, then my cameras will be...
Your camera's not
All right,
gonna be
because
touched.
there's over $2,000 worth of cameras.
I just finished.
All right. I just want to make sure. Okay.
All right.
Absolutely. If,
So if you could start unhooking it,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So
absolutely. Absolutely. Okay.
What's your what?
Matson. Matson. Guys, I'm shutting my camera off. I'm going inside. Alright guys, I just got out of the courthouse. I just had to get all my stuff back on. There's no filming whatsoever in there. It's the only way I could get in to write a police report up. Oh, I just stole one of their pens. So I went in, I filled out the police report, the criminal complaint, and I had to pay $15. The state trooper got me inside. They weren't going to let me in at first. And state trooper spoke to the assistant chief, Rivera, which he then said as long as I put all my cameras in my bag and put my bag to the side, within my eyesight, they would keep it to the side and I could fill out the police report, the criminal complaint. So I did that. I just got out, and I will keep you guys informed. They're going to email me for a public record for the cameras outside of the loading dock where I was assaulted, and they are going to mail me the information about the charges. Thank you guys. Appreciate all your support.